Hey, yo, man, it's your boy JD, man. Oh, man. So, Colorado, man, we're going to talk about some crazy-ass love story Colorado got for y'all. My whole life being in this state, I done heard everything. All you can possibly hear. I done probably seen all you could possibly have seen. I don't think at this point anything can surprise me, especially when it comes to a relationship. Now, there are a lot of messy women and a lot of messy niggas that live inside the state of Colorado. And there's a lot of messy women and a lot of messy niggas that live inside of any other state too. But the ones out here in Colorado are very unique. And we gonna most definitely bring them stories out. Because let me tell you, once you hear the stories, they're going to be eye-popping, jaw-dropping. And most definitely you're gonna be stopping everything you doing just to listen to this bullshit. So, I most definitely need everybody to tune in. Be on point, because this show is going to be one of the hottest shows coming out of Colorado, and it's most definitely going to bring and shine a spotlight on all the BS that these relationships have to offer out here. Now, there are some beautiful relationships going on out here in Colorado. We most definitely going to put a light on that, but I want to get all that shit from the mud, though. You feel me? We want all that dirty shit. That's what the fuck we want. We want to hear all that grimy shit. I want to hear that shit from the homegirl party last week. What that nigga Jerome do? Ain't he with her now? Yeah, I want to hear all that shit. So if you got all them stories, make sure you put all that juicy shit on the line. We want to hear all that. Tap in, like, subscribe, follow. Hey, y'all, man. Welcome to the show. Straight up, man. We got some crazy topics, crazy news. But Big project. Let me introduce myself first and foremost. My name is JD, man. I'll be your host. This is my project. It's called Rawberry. Welcome to Rawberry. We're gonna be having some crazy things. We're talking about performances. We're gonna throw some events. We're going to have some interviews, host some big names, you know what I'm saying? Do a lot of footwork out here, talk to some of the community, so on and so forth. But, you know, the main focus is trying to get out here and put some more of that spotlight on the music industry out here in Colorado and bring back that feel, the authenticity of soul, you know what I'm saying? So, Rawberry got some other things coming up too, so make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow. Comment, please. Yeah. Also, today I'm being joined here with the producer of Takeover Production.
Bring it to the table,
Colorado. Man, they got a lot of crazy and wild stories, things going on over there, man. They covering everything, top to bottom, man. Y'all got to check out their page, man. They pushing some crazy, but some real life stuff out here in Colorado that a lot of people don't talk about, man. So make sure y'all tune into them stories. A lot of them people that are on there, I know personally, they have a lot of stories that I didn't know about, and you know, they blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? It changed my opinion of an individual. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in, like, subscribe, follow Takeover Production. Bring it to the table for 280.
So what about that project you got going on, man?
So we got this project coming up, man. This gonna be my little first kickoff. Besides, you know, the podcast kicking off, we got a R&B night. We got my host over on Jimbo's in Lakewood. I really wanted to do it because really the R&B music that I've been hearing out here hasn't really been hitting the way that I remember it back when I was a kid, and I feel like someone needs to bring justice to that. So I feel that is my place to do so.
And you got the means.
And I got the means to do so. I got the venue, so I most definitely want everybody to come out, dress your best. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be soul food there. You know, who don't like to listen to R&B? So back in the day, old school R&B, old school. Let me put emphasis on it because people been putting emphasis on R&B, and they really don't know what R&B is. So old school R&B is the emphasis. We gonna have some grown time. It's gonna be a 2-day event from the 20th to the 29th May, and the doors will be open around 9:00. Make sure you bring a friend. Make sure you bring your girl. Make sure you bring someone with you, because I'm telling you, it's going to be an event you most definitely want to attend and experience, because you're gonna enjoy the best of the best when it comes to the culture. So tap in. Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe on that behalf. Also, we gotta talk on this. So we got a lot of topics that I want to talk about on my channel, man. The world is crazy. We all know the world's crazy. A lot of things are going on out here. Women. Let's talk about it. Women.
You said that you had said like women out of bottom.
Right. Yeah, I'm getting there. Now things out here in the world are getting crazy, and women are one of the majority of the things that are getting crazy out here in this world. So let's emphasize on that. I feel like women in Colorado are the biggest reason why the world is going a little bit crazy. The world, but most definitely Colorado. Now, women blame the men out here for all types of reasons for why they are and why they do, and so on and so forth. But we know when you males from outside of Colorado come to this state looking for a female that's from Colorado, I just want you to be prepared. Now, I ain't throwing shade to all the women in Colorado. You will find a jewel. You will find a jewel out here in Colorado. But listen to my words carefully. You will find a jewel. And how hard is it to find a jewel in the world nowadays? Hard, period. Very hard. So therefore, you will find a jewel amongst a bunch of coal, because they out here. There's a bunch of coal ass bitches. Now, let me put this out here. There's a bunch of coal ass niggas out here too, but there are a lot of jewels when it comes to men as well. But we on the females.
Yeah, we talk about we'll let Juicy talk about that.
Now we go. Yeah, they gonna most definitely put they 2 cents in on that.
For sure.
I don't want no smoke though, but I want definitely gonna put the realism in it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to it, I've been here in Colorado my entire life. Now, I've always been a shy child growing up. And then I think in high school, it left all that shyness, whatever, cool. That's when I started dating. Now, I won't sit here and tell you a sob story, because there isn't one. What I will tell you, though, is every single woman that I encountered and tried to be in a serious relationship with was on some bullshit.
Every single one was on some bullshit. I can say it on my behalf. Every single one was on some bullshit. But the ones that you're not with was on some bullshit. Right?
Okay.
Because you're gonna have to clarify that.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting there. Here you go. Let me get hyped up. Okay. So then we got the ones that I never ever got with, but then I was able to see the bullshit that they had installed on other individuals. So therefore, they was on some bullshit.
Yeah.
But there are jewels, like I said. There are some individuals out here, some women out here that have a clear conscience and that have, authentic reasons to be with a man. But as of right now, from what I've seen, the vast majority, it's not the case. Now, when it comes to, when it comes to the dating scene out here, it's very scarce. And that's another topic. We got to figure out why the hell the dating scene out here is scarce. Well, Colorado's bland as hell. That's facts. From Colorado, I love my state, but it's bland. You go anywhere else, logically anywhere else. I'm not talking about like Arizona or New Mexico.
I got a thing with people saying Colorado is bland and Colorado ain't got no flavor.
I could justify this. Let me justify Go ahead.
Justify after this one,
okay.
Because I feel like, when you say that type of stuff, you're talking about we're not talking about a state. We're talking about the individuals in the state. Like, we make Colorado what it is. So for someone to say Colorado is this and this and that, everyone in Colorado should have an opinion about it, because we make Colorado what it is. Whether it's blend or it's fast, slow, whatever it might come out to be, everyone that has a problem with the motion and movement out in Colorado, you should be looking at your own self and your community and how you can make it better, how you can make that motion, for the state. Because we are the state. Because we're not talking about the landmark, right?
Right.
We're talking about the individuals, the people that make Colorado. And that's what we do at Bring It to the Table. We're trying to show that. But I understand what you're saying. And that's my opinion on it, though. Like,
absolutely. And that's the whole point of having the sit down, is to most definitely have multiple opinions on the topic. So when it comes to, I wouldn't even go to the justification portion of it, but when it comes to how I see Colorado being blamed, and when it comes to individuals making Colorado what it is, and no matter what motion it's moving in, that's just Colorado. Cool. Now, we lack in a lot of areas. That's facts. We also don't have a lot of self-motivated individuals who's willing to put out Colorado the way it needs to be put out. Is that facts?
I mean, yeah, true. But
okay.
At the same time, it all starts with the support.
Absolutely,
of the community.
It does.
People that's within this community.
So what are we doing as Colorado? What are we doing wrong? That we let's hold on. Before we get there, look at all the other states that are thriving. Texas, this is music industry. Texas, Cali, New York, Florida, and there's all types of places. Nashville, and everywhere is blowing up, and they're well known, and they're well visited from the. Now this has a tourist attraction to an extent.
Yeah,
I love my state,
but when you're talking about the motion on that end of it, it comes from the core of us, the support. All them states you just named off, and they industry and they black-owned supporting communities and all that. Like every community that you name, every state, and how they thrive in their communities of color, is because of the support. All the artists and all the people that gets nationwide views and noticeable is because of they get it in their state.
Right.
They state recognize them as stars or good artists, and they love their music. The state puts on for them.
So what did it go to the topic? What is it that we're doing wrong?
We don't put on for each other.
So
I mean, I take that. I won't say that all the way, because there's individuals out here that's Colorado made, and they make that a point in everything they do. You feel me? And they do it on the nationwide stage as well.
Right.
Platforms that they're able to get on to. You feel me? But at the same time, it's in the core of our state, bro. Like it's like it starts in your home.
Right.
When you're dealing with your family and you wanted them to act a certain way in public or put on and represent this household, it's the same logic.
But we can't even do that as a whole in this state.
That's where we sit down at the table.
Leads back to these women.
I mean,
that's how I look at it. A lot of these.
Well, a lot of women support. If you go out to an artist show, a local artist show, or you see anybody out here on these platforms that's pushing like a creativity and you know what I'm saying, of their own independent type of nature, I can say, a lot of their support base is women. A lot of them. A lot of us black males out here in Colorado come from that.
Right.
Is women support the household. You feel me? So a lot of their base is women. So it's a thing where the women is supportive back out here. It just comes from, I know it's got to be a bigger scale. You feel me? It got to be a bigger scale. It got to be I don't care where you come from. I mean, we all got our neighborhoods. We all got our ways of our growing up and shit. So when we stepping on this type of stage, it don't matter. None of that should never come into play. Just like walking the yard, bro. We don't look at the neighborhoods we come from no more because we all standing in here together as a black unit.
Right, but my whole thing is trying to figure out what our problem is.
The problem is that the core of us is ain't looking at it like this. They're not looking at it like, okay, let's blow each other up. Let's give our likes, our subscribers, our everything from right here. And the world will see that. That's what everyone else doing. All them other states you saying.
So you say it's our promotional piece that we're
it's
lacking.
Just us as a whole. Like I don't need to be promoting on a large scale for people to get subscribed to bring it to the table in Kansas or out in California.
What would you? Okay,
I'm doing it right here in the state because if I get the state to back me, to come with us and lock in, then we're locked in as a community. So everything is about us.
But we need to grow outside the state as well.
Okay, but
in order for us to get there,
it starts.
We need to start here. But that's the issue
with the support.
We all here in Colorado, this state is a unit, have not been able to unify or get something going like that in order to push the beautiful creativity of this state and what it has to offer, like all these other states that I named. That's what I'm saying. Why is that the issue, and why are we still having this problem? Because I want it to be like that.
I think it's getting better. Like that. And my advice to a lot of people out there that love Colorado and love the art and everything that's come out of Colorado and want to see it on the bigger scale, my advice is for everyone to support. Like I said on my book. Hey, look, it's free, bro. It's free to support. All you're doing is supporting so we can get the recognition on the larger scale. Yep. You feel me? To the world. You heard? But we can't do that individually. And that's where people in Colorado kind of fail because they try to do it just what they can.
Yeah.
And push it out on other states and try to get the motion going.
Everybody's so secluded nowadays.
I'm not knocking that because it's been like that. It's the box state and everybody is boxed in and niggas don't support each other. Niggas knock your hustle and see you doing something. You got a little couple followers and niggas is on board. Other niggas is looking at you sideways. I understand all that. That comes with the territory. But those that's in it involved, just support one another. That start there. If you fuck with it and you want to see shit grow and you want to see motherfuckers get on that other level, just start supporting. That's all you do.
You got to support.
We can't solve the other mindsets of other people, individuals. It start with if you in this and you in it for real and you want to see Colorado grow, it starts with your support. Your support. We can't solve the nation, but we can do it. One person at a time, right?
Right.
So one person support because they might not even feel what's going on. It just be like because you represent the state. I support other motherfuckers that ain't even from the state. Just because you represent the state, I'll support that. Right. Not asking you for your pocketbook, but we asking for a little followers and shit. You know?
Absolutely.
Because it starts there. They ain't to solve. We don't solve the problem with that alone, but it's a start, bro.
Yeah, everybody got to start from somewhere, straight up, and that's the one thing we all got to do here as Coloradans. We got to start from somewhere to try to get us out there. You know what I'm saying? And like, I've seen way too many talented individuals just flutter away their talents because they didn't get out there like that, man. The ladies too.
JD, I know the ladies. I know because we started.